Uh, Hello, good evening. Hopefully, we are doing well. I think we had scheduled to start at around 8 p.m. and I think it's time and we are a good number to start off. Yeah, welcome to this graphic design webinar. I'm literally happy that you have joined early, and then I also hope that you are going to finish early. I'm trying to I'm going to be fast in the presentation so that we get the most important things that we had purpose for this webinar. But before we start, allow me just to do some few things. Maybe it's your first time that you are joining the Google Meet. We have the first icon. It's like a microphone. In case you want to unmute, kindly in case you want to talk via microphone, you can use that one. And then the second icon, it's for the video. Then we have also that one for caption. In case maybe you're not good in maybe getting maybe just the sound, you can use the caption. And also we have the reaction, where you can send maybe a thumbs up, a clap, maybe any reaction that you wish to do. And most of the time I'll be asking you to send a thumbs up, just to maybe to ensure that we are together. Then the presentation, I'm going to use that part. Kindly don't use that. Then we also have the hand icon. That hand icon, in case you have a question, you can just click on it so that you can maybe inquire or ask a question. Then we have the three dots there in case you want to make your change some few things, layout, full screen. Yeah, you can use that one. Then you have the red icon. That red icon will end the call. I mean, will end the meeting. So don't click on that call. You'll click on that red icon when we are done with the presentation, or when we are done with the webinar. Yeah, so those are the few guidelines that I wanted to give. Yeah, so we start right away. I want us to do some simple introduction, but maybe if you can hear me, if maybe if you go to the instructions, you can give me a thumbs up, a reaction of a thumbs up. Great, 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 great. I see. Yeah, great, great. Yeah, so I want us to introduce ourselves, and kindly we are going to have one person on microphone so that we reduce the interference, especially the sound and also the network. And also I will advise, don't use the video, it will interfere with the network. So uh just use the microphone without the video. Kindly don't use the video, it will interfere. So let's start from I don't know if we should go alphabetically. We have yeah, I have Joseph. Tell us your name, where you are connected from, and also your expectations into today's webinar. Joseph.
Hello, guys. I'm Joseph. I've just found the link from Apex Crypto Academy, and I thought I should join and learn a bit more about graphics design.
Yeah, great, great, great. Much welcome. We have Marco. Marco, are you there? You can unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Marco Pedro Navarro from the Philippines, and I'm expecting to learn some features on Adobe Photoshop. Thank you.
Great, great, much welcome. Though we won't dive much into that, but we'll get to learn some few basics today. And then we have the Monies family. Is it the Monies? Monies? Is it the Monies family? Yeah. Can say hi to us. You can unmute the Monies family.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. I thank you for this opportunity. Mine is just I wanted to learn more about design, so that I wanted to brand to brand a company in a different way, so that it can attract more customers. So I thought it's good for me also to learn and know how it's being done. So I'm so delighted to be part of this team.
Great, much welcome. We have Yusra, is it Yusra? Yeah, that name there. Kindly you can unmute, say hi to us. Oh, the person just left. Apex. Yeah, we have Apex. Kindly you can unmute.
Hi, my name is Arnold Kelvin from Apex, and I'm here to learn about graphic design. Thank you.
Great, much welcome. We have Paddy Mwas. Paddy, you can unmute kindly.
So hello, mnanisikia?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, so my name is Paddy Mwangi. I'm also here to learn about graphic design. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Let's hear from Omia Wilson.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, hello. We can hear you.
Thank you. I'm also here to learn more about graphics and the design, so that I can apply it as a source of income generative activity.
Great, Wilson. Much welcome. We have Edgar. Edgar, can say hi to us.
Hi,
Yeah, maybe you can tell us your name. Maybe it's a different name that you're using.
I'm Edgar. Learned graphic design at Computer Pride, CBD, Kenyatta Avenue.
Great. Let me see other people online. Think we are done with sorry, I think we have Alexander. Alexander, are you there? You can unmute and say hi to us.
My name is Alexander Sadamat, born Philippines, and I spent it is more restaurant and tutorials graphic design.
Great. Much welcome. We have Densil Odor. You can unmute.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Densil, and I just wanted to learn more about graphic design.
Great, much welcome. We have Dennis Barus.
Yeah, so I'm Dennis Barus. I just want to know more about graphic design. I don't really know much, but I just want to learn something. Yeah.
Great, much welcome. We have Edwin Dungu. Edwin. Edwin, are you on mic? You can unmute kindly. If he's not around, we go to Jackson. We save on time. Jackson, are you there? Say hi to us.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, even me, I just want to know much on graphic design.
Great, much welcome. We have James. We have James.
Hello, mkoaje?
We are good.
Mi naitwa Rashid Chivazi kutoka Malindi na natarajia kujua hii graphics and design kwa sababu I'm interested with.
Great, much welcome, Chivatsi. And then we have I think Marco. Marco, you introduced yourself. I think he did that. Mark Anthony.
And I'm Mark Anthony Francisco from the Philippines, and I'm here to learn more about graphic design.
Great, much welcome. We have I think, are we done? Team Timo. Yes, Timo, are you on mic? Kindly you can unmute.
Hello.
Hello, yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, go
Hello,
on.
guys.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm Timothy, and I'm here to learn more about graphics design.
Great, great. I think we have some people waiting. They will be the last before I introduce myself. We have Vanessa. Vanessa, say hi to us. You are the first lady here. Timo, kindly unmute. Mute. Sorry. Vanessa, are you there? You can unmute and say hi to us. Yeah, your name and then say hi to us.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Alphaz. Yes,
Yes, I'm Alpha Sad.
yes.
I'm here to learn graphic design. Thank you.
Great, great. Aden Ali Duale. Wait, is that the government official? Aden, you can say hi to us. I think you'll be the last person. Yeah, Vanessa, she can't talk. We are happy to have you in the call, in the webinar.
I'm not.
Yes, Aden.
Thank you. I'm not in the government, but that is my name. Hello, everyone. My name is Aiden Ali Duale. I'm really excited to be here and looking forward to learn and listen from you guys. Thank you.
Great, great. Much welcome. Maybe you can link us with the government. Yeah, much welcome. I think we end there for introduction. Allow me share my screen in few. I'm going to do my introduction as I share my screen, and we had some few objectives to do. Today. We learned just some few basics of graphic design. Then actually, as we learn that the basics of graphic design, you're also going to learn the opportunities that are there. Though in the presentation, I'm going to literally highlight most of the things. And then we are going to do about our course. We are running a course. Uh, it's just a graphic design course that takes around 12 weeks. That is 3 months. So we are going to do a presentation on the same and show you on how we are literally going to navigate in case you are planning to join that course. It will literally be of benefit. Today, I promise you are not going to get much about. You're not going to get much like after the webinar. I can't guarantee you that you're going to be a graphic designer. Not really. It's just to spice up the things that we normally do in the class and just to understand on some of the things that we normally do there. So don't expect so much like maybe you want to learn about Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and maybe other editing softwares, but we're just going to learn some few basics that we are going to do. And then along the presentation, we are going to do a real-time design of a client, a real-time design. We are going to do a logo and we see how easy or how hard it is to navigate around the software that you're going to use. Today we are going to use Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop combined. I'm not going to use the other one, that is Adobe InDesign. Yeah, allow me share my screen in few a minute. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. Kindly don't raise your hand. And if you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. I don't know if people can see my screen. Yeah, great. Allow me share the presentation as I introduce myself. Great. There we go. I don't know if I should just make it. Yeah, if you can see my screen, a presentation, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, great, great, great. Maybe it's your first time that you're hearing this voice. Maybe the person that has been texting so much in the group, if you have joined the group, or the person who has been literally been maybe posting and maybe doing so many things in the page and maybe advertising. Yeah, that is my name. My name is Isaac Nahaima. I am a tutor. I tutor online, like search. This is like now for all graphics. I tutor online, and also I also tutor physical. I tutor in a polytechnic or a technical institute, just here in Karura in Nairobi. Those people who are in Nairobi, you know where Karura is. I'm also a web designer. Apart from being a graphic designer, I'm also a web designer. But for me, my web design I do via WordPress. The role graphics design, it has a website, so I do web design. I'm also a crypto advocator, so matters to do with crypto, I also do that. And then I'm also a digital skill advocator. It is very key that in this digital world, we learn about the digital skills that can literally help you in one or two ways. Then I have 2 years work experience. This is my second year in the field of graphic design, web design. Yeah. So I'm also the founder of Royal Graphics Solutions. Yeah, that is in a nutshell. That is me. That is me. And including on our web design, I also do SEO, that is search engine optimization, and also do social media marketing. Yeah, those are the things that I do. Those are the things that I do as Royal Graphics in at large. Yeah. So yeah, just a question. That day that we'll get to know about graphic design, what will be the first thing that will you wish to design? Yeah, anyone who will wish to answer that? Maybe I get two people. Maybe you have just heard of graphic design, and then you want to say like you have a desire to do such kind of a thing, like something like anything. Anyone who can raise up a hand and then give us an answer to that? What is that first thing will you wish to do in graphic design? The first day, I think I that first I wrote it, I didn't write it well. Yes, anyone? I see someone's hand is up. Anyone who can unmute? Yeah, I think I'm getting some calls. I hear messages. Maybe you can type. You can type maybe to make it design my brand logo. Great. Uh-huh. Any other? Any other? You can unmute or type. You can unmute or type. Movie posters. Great. Any other? You can type there. You don't know what you can do with graphic design. You'll know today. Don't worry. Logo. Great. Another one. Poster. Wonderful. Album covers. Design banners for my business. Great. Any other? Billboards. Great. Yeah, billboards. Yeah, great. Those are large banners. Uh-huh. Logo, great. I think most of the people are relying on logos, posters, then yeah, covers, and then we have actually the album covers, and then magazine. Great. Magazine, we normally use the Adobe InDesign. Yeah, great. Let's get to know this. Pauline is saying portfolio. Wonderful. Let's get to know about this Royal Graphic Solution. So it's a digital marketing agency that specializes in enhancing business brands or adorning business brands. That is our slogan, adorning business brands, which means beautifying the business brand. Yeah, so can one do animation with graphic design? Yes, that is another field. It's called motion design, or it's called motion. It's another field of graphic design. They are normally classified into two: still graphics and also motion graphics. We have been in operation since last year March with an aim of creating stunning visuals, and social marketing for businesses, ranging from graphic design services to social media marketing. They have not included the web design, SEO. Yeah, I've not included that, but they are also part of the things that we normally do. So currently, Royal Graphics, it is the one that is offering the training, but there is a subsidiary of it. It's an extension of Royal Graphics, which is called Royal Digital School. If you go to the website, you'll find it's called yes. I've shared my screen. Team, if you can't see my screen, kindly you can leave and then join back again. Yeah, so if you go to the website, you'll find it's written Royal Digital School, and the graphic design is just it's one of the things that we offer, and we are yet to start some other courses, and then that is our main focus is on graphic design, the most popular services we offer. We aim to build a team of designers who can share creative ideas and deliver excellent designs to our clients. Actually, the first cohort is ending on date 23rd. Is it 20th? I think 20th this month, the first cohort. Then the second cohort is going to start from 23rd of this month. Yeah, so we are dedicated in equipping learners with a range of skills, including graphic design, web design. We are going to start web design, I think probably next year. We are going to start with WordPress web design. Then we move to the other front end on and also back end design, where we are going to use CSS, HTML, and other programming languages. Yeah, and then we offer that part of web development. Web design, we normally just do front end, then web development you do back end. Programming, social media marketing, and also digital investments such as cryptocurrency. We offer comprehensive graphic design program, which is our current our primary focus as we build to expand on other services. Yeah, so let's get to the basics of graphic design. I'm going to move as fast as possible, but in case you have a question, you can just drop it in there. That is in a nutshell, that is what Roll Graphics does. We started last year, March, and yeah, and we are aiming actually to empower people about the digital skills, and the digital skills we are starting with the graphic design, the thing that we normally do on our daily basis. Yeah, it also involves the creation basics. What is graphic design? It just involves the creation, arranging, and manipulation of visual elements to communicate a message or an idea. If someone is asks you what is graphic design, it is just that art of creating, arranging, manipulating of visual elements. We normally have three elements of graphic design. We normally have the text, we have the shapes, and also the images. And in this, actually in graphic design, you just need to know the three and know how to arrange them, on how to combine them, and how actually to manipulate them. Because you in any design, like this design that is here, it has been designed by Adobe Illustrator. We have a background, which is the image. We can say that it is in format of PNG or JPEG. And then we have text here. The text, it is part of element of graphic design. And then we have shapes. We are going to see some shapes in here. I don't know if you have a shape that is here. Yeah, we can see this one. This one is a shape. If you just come to this logo, we have a text text and shape only. And also, I think we'll include color as a most element of graphic design. Though the three, they are the ones that are very important: the shapes, the text, and also the images. What can we do as a graphic designer? To explain that, it is not part of this presentation, but graphic design can be divided into two. The first classification, it's still graphics. Still graphics is designing, let's say, designing, shall I say, artwork that are not moving, they are standing, shall I say, in quotes, standing. And then we have another one called motion graphics. It is designing artwork that is moving, things like GIF, things like stickers, the one that you normally use on WhatsApp and other places. Things like now videos, either YouTube videos, either marketing videos, yeah, those ones. And maybe now we have animations. It's also part of graphic design. that is what you can do. So you can either focus on still graphics or dive into motion graphics. Both fields, they complement one another, because there is no way you can tell me you are just a motion designer and then you don't understand the still graphics. There are some things that you'll need as a still graphic designer to design for the motion designer. And then you can add your skill as a still graphic designer into a motion designer. So they are classified into two. You can specify either into a still graphic designer or motion graphic designer. Currently, we normally deal mostly with the still graphic design, because we are yet to start on motion graphic design. Though we just teach on some few things, few things, but we are yet to dive much into motion design. Yeah, so as a still graphic designer, you can do things like logo, business card, letterheads, posters, flyers, books, brochures, sorry for this, banners, roll up banner, product label, magazines, portfolio, and so many others. Yeah, I've seen social media, social covers, and also we have music covers. We have things like thumbnails. There are so many things that you can do as a still designer. You can do so many things. Yeah, maybe you can mention some few things that maybe we have not mentioned here. Any other that I have not mentioned, you can just type in. Yes, and from the list, how many designs have you heard of from this list? How many designs? I think there are around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 12, how many have you had? We can type. How many have you had? How many have you had? Yeah, just type. We see people who have had that 12. Someone is on unmute. 12. Oh, great. 4. Nice. I think you've added others. 11. Great. 7. Nice. Let's go. Another one. 3. Oh my, 3. 8. Great. Yes. Another one. 4. Nice. Hey, 4. You're below average. 9. Great. We have another one around 10. Nice, nice, nice. I think most of you have heard of many designs of that I've mentioned there, and they're not all. I've not mentioned things like things like what, email signatures. I've not mentioned things like infographics. I've not mentioned the newspapers. Have I mentioned newspapers? I've not mentioned the newspapers. I've not mentioned things like how do we call them? Uh, Stickers. We have not mentioned, yeah, stickers. We have things like there are literally so many. There's so many that you can do. So that's literally great for those who have had more than average of 4, average of 6. Yeah. So let's design a 3D tech logo. Yeah, I want us to just navigate and see how long it will take us to design a 3D tech logo. And because of time, I'm going to use a sample of the client, like not a sample of the client's order that I've already done, so that we see how it was easy for me to do that, and how you can also easily do it. It's very easy in graphic design. First of all, I know there are some people who say, can I do graphic design if I'm not creative? Yeah, you can do graphic design even if you're not creative. Some of us are not very much creative thinkers, but in one way or another, there are some things that we can do. First of all, you need to understand in graphic design is that when you start, you begin from people's idea, and from people's idea, you get inspiration from that. Then you end up now starting designing your own things. It's very easy, and it's very key that you can't be a pro the first day. You can't be a pro on the first day. You're going to use Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is very good in illustrations, and vector designs. Things to do with logos and large format design. Large designs, things like billboards, things like banners. With for me, I normally use Adobe Illustrator, and also things that requires more than one page. I normally use Adobe Illustrator. And we also have Adobe Photoshop. Maybe I can just open it so that it will be ready. We are going to still utilize it the next some few minutes. Adobe Photoshop is normally good in photo manipulation. In case you're going to do a manipulation in your design, thus I normally use it so much in things like poster. You normally find that in poster design, you're going to have so many manipulation on it. Thus, it will require you to, I don't want to do a poster in maybe in Adobe Illustrator, then come back and do manipulation in the image or the background or some few things like we normally call them the adjustment layers. You add them, are not adjustment layers, they are normally called blending options. You add them on Adobe Photoshop, paste them in Adobe Illustrator. It's literally hard, but you can just do it with Adobe Photoshop. For posters, it's Adobe Photoshop for me. It works very well. Yeah, so we are going to create a new project, and then allow me just to read for you the tech logo that you're going to design. I need a logo for Apex Web Digital Solutions. It's a company that deals with digital products like web design, digital marketing, app design, SEO, academic writing. Basically, it's anything digital. Meaning, this is a tech logo. And one of the first things that you need to understand for those who are creative, maybe you can go around and maybe do some research. That is the first thing you need to do. Do some research on tech logos. How do tech logos look like? Tech logos. How do they look like? Which features do they look like? If it's your first time, just need to do some research and see how the features that tech logos have, because every field has its own unique feature. So for tech logo, you are going to see some unique features that are maybe, if you can still see my screen, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. We are on we are on Google, not on presentation. Yeah, great. The first thing I've told you is just to do a research on how do tech logos look like. Maybe if you're a beginner, you need to understand like which feature is in tech logo, which feature is in maybe beauty or fashion logo, which feature is in engineering logo. Yeah, you need to understand those features that are maybe in a certain field, and it's very key and it's very important for you to do that. Actually, in graphic design, the most important part if is for you is to do a research and also to see samples of people how they have done, like ideas, which idea are you going maybe to, are you going maybe to use, maybe are you going to use someone's idea to generate yours. If you are a beginner, and if you are a pro, you can come up with your own idea. And other people normally prefer drawing down. There are those who are good in drawing. For me, I'm not normally good in drawing, so I just think of it and also search for some few tech logos or few logos that are related in the industry. So it's very important for you to do that. If you are good in drawing, you can draw. If you're not good in drawing, you can still look around and see in which idea maybe can you use. Are you going to use letters? Are you going to use maybe an icon to represent it and other things? And there are different types of logos that we learn maybe if you enroll for the course. Different types of logos that we are going to do. So you can see the tech logo normally has such kind of icons. You can see them. There are so many of them. There are so many. And for us as a graphic designer, we are normally going to use this website. It's called Freepik, and I know some of you know Freepik. So Freepik gives us so many ideas about, should I say, anything, ranging all the way from logos, business cards, letterheads, banners, what else? Social media, uh, let's say posters. Yeah, so many. Every template, every idea that you'll wish to have, even images, we normally find them here. There are normally cool images here, and the best thing about Freepik, it can also remove a background. It can also generate AI images. That is the good thing about this Freepik. It has a good integration of some features, so you can also search in some good things that are here. But for this tech logo, since we have known some features that are normal that are there, let's go to the design. So what are we going to do? We are going to create, and we are going to use. For me, I normally use around 2000 by 2000. I like using the large space, or large artboard, so that in case someone will wish maybe to zoom my logo, to zoom my normally we normally use pixels. For logo we normally use pixels, but for print we normally use the dimensions that are given, either meters and other things. You're going to set at 4 artboards. The reason for me, the reason as why I'm going to set for 4 artboards is because for logo you need to create some variations of either the colors, and also either maybe the format. Are you going we are going to have maybe the icon on the left, icon on maybe on the top, icon maybe on the right, and also maybe some variation of fonts. So those are the things that you can do. And then for always the things like logo or anything to post online, since the logo is not going to be printed, you're going to use RGB. RGB stands for red, green, and black. That is normally for digital format. The other one, it's the CMYK. Most of the printers, they normally use the cyan, magenta, and cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So for all print, we normally use CMYK, but you learn that one in fundamentals of graphic design. We click create. So we have 4 artboards that we are going to use. I just came up with I was just thinking of how I can create this Apex web. So I have this name, the word Apex, and then I have the web and also digital solutions. I can combine, since it's a digital what? It's a digital logo, it's a tech logo. I can literally combine, and also I can use the letters and also combine some features that are found in tech. And it's easy that way, because since this company is dealing with web design, thus I cannot look for only a logo that is specifically in web design. And then it also deals with the digital marketing. I cannot look for a logo that is specifically in digital marketing. I cannot look for a logo that is specifically in app design, and also search engine optimization, academic writing. If I use academic writing, maybe I'll use something like a pen. So since it's a logo that is diverse, and that it has so many things that it deals with, it will be much advisable if I use a combination of letters, yeah, so that it looks something that is easy to understand, and also someone will just look at it and say maybe this one deals with, it is in tech field, and also this maybe A or W or D or S means this way. So I'm going to do simple combination. I'm going to combine the A, W, yeah, A and W, that is Apex Web. I can still add the D, but I'm not going to add that one. The main important part is the Apex Web, that is the name. You can also still combine A, D, and S. You can combine them. Like for mine, for graphics, it's just R. Whoever sees that R and R, let's see that presentation. A minute, I go back. Don't worry, this logo, we are going to do it in less than 10 minutes. Yeah, so we can have an R here. So I have an R here, since I deal with so many things: web design, graphic design, SEO services, and social media marketing. If I put there just R, meaning for royal, then I have this pen. It's a quill pen. Is it a quill feather? It's a feather like. So, and I have a pen here. It's this pen. We are not going. We are going to use this pen here today, meaning it's an art. It's an art. I deal with something like an art. And then there is normally this icon. It normally represents the tech. It's normally, most of the tech logos, they normally have this icon, and also we have something like Windows there. So those are the things that we need to understand. We need to understand the features that are found in a specific field. Yeah. So let's get to combine the A and W. So what are we going to draw? I'm going to draw a W. So let me use. We're going to use the shape tool. This is a shape tool. So you can use that one. Yeah. Let me add the size. Sorry for that. Let me add the size. Great. That is good. Go to properties. Still okay. Let me add the Let me add the stroke so that it looks good. And then for this, I think this is enough. I can go to this. We have tools here. We have some menu bar here. We have properties. We have here panels, and here we have the artboard or the workspace or the canvas. I can just make it this way. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going just to duplicate this. If you duplicate this is just an idea or an inspiration. For me here, I already have what? I already have W. That is already, I have W there. Then I can add an A. Let me add A here. So it's Apex Web. That is, let me see. I have W here. Then let me see if I can do something to this. I can adjust it that way. Then maybe push it to this corner. Yeah, let's see if it will work. Will it work? Let me just do it that way. So I have here an A, then I have a W here, which is still cool. Let me just adjust them very well. I can arrange them. Allow me arrange them so that they are in line. Okay, let me see this one. Will it just come here? Let me arrange them very well. Great. Are they in line? I think they're okay. I think it's okay that way. I think it's okay that way. So I can now let me now combine. We're going to use there is something called shape builder. It's very good in this combination. So we are just going to combine this, combine that one, and also combine this. Then we are going to eliminate this part, eliminate this part, eliminate this part, and then we are combining this part. Then we are going to eliminate this part, eliminate this. There we go. We have already combined our logo. That is Apex Web. This is A, and then since this one is an A, I can add a shape here. Let's add a shape here. It's very easy. It's easy because I have an idea. If you don't have the most important part in this graphic design, it's you to have the idea. If you don't have the idea, it's literally hard for you to start. And the most of the time taken for you to do a logo, it is the idea generation. So I have here A already, and then I can have a what? I can have another. This is a star, but I can reduce the number of sides. I can have now the web here. The W normally looks like this. I wanted to my W to look like that way, look like that. Yeah, there we go. I think we are done with our logo. I think we are done with our logo. So I can reduce the size, and then I can add some few things. It just looks plain, still looks plain. I can add another design here. I think we saw some shapes. We saw some shapes. We saw some shapes that looks good. I can duplicate this one that way and then reduce the size. Don't worry about these commands. If you join the class, you're going to learn those commands. I think you have seen such kind of a shape, somewhere in tech logos. Yeah. So I think we can do. Let's reduce this one. Let's just reduce it, and we maybe take it back. Yeah, so that it can be on top. Our AW can be on top that way. Then we just maybe take it there so that this part, yeah, we can combine now this one. We combine it this way. We combine this one. This one is combined. Then we are going to subtract this. Oh my, I think we have just I've not arranged them very well. Let me just adjust it very well. A minute. Yet to, yeah, I think yeah, there is good. I think there it's good. We can do this way. Let's subtract this part. Yeah, great. And then combine this part. This one. That one is combined. Then what we are going to do, we are going to add colors. Colors is also very key. As a graphic designer, you need to understand colors very well. You need to understand colors very well. So we are going to search for tech logo colors. So tech logo colors. So we see which colors are we going to use in tech, and we are going to see some ideas that are here. Wait, tech logo, tech brand. Let's say tech colors, tech colors. We can use yeah, we can see some inspirations here of colors we have here. I think we can just download one palette. It's color palette. We can pick this one, copy it, then we paste it here. Yeah, you don't have to worry so much. For me, I normally use shortcut. I don't like using so many things. So we can combine some few colors and then we vary them. So our logo is literally our logo. We are done with our logo. Oh my, I think this one we have not picked it. Let's just that way, or we can I think this one doesn't look good for me, but I think we'll adjust it. Don't worry, we'll adjust it. Don't have to worry so much. We'll adjust it. So for this one, we can write, actually we can write the name, and change the colors, but we can change the colors. Let me pick which color. Let me pick this yellow. So for colors, we are going to use, we normally have the bright colors and also the dull colors. You can't use the logo, at least combined between the two, the dull colors and also the bright colors. And you need to test them between the on a darker background and also the white background. So this one, I think we can group it. I can group this one. And since it's one thing, I can give it that color. So you can see there we are. I think this one is not good. So these are just the colors that are here. We can still choose any color. I think let me choose this color. I'm not picked. Let me pick this one and choose this color. Yeah, great. There we are. I think the blue and the orange is good for me. For me it's good. But this is my idea. The color selection is my idea. But sometimes the client will give you the color. So what are the things that you normally do or inquire from the client is the brand name, and also the brand field, and also the colors, and also if they have the slogan. Yeah, and then I can add some few features that we saw them there. I think they look that way. They look that way. I can add them there. Then just duplicate it to this point. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we are okay there. Let me just move them. Can zoom. Let me zoom so that I can see it very well. If you can still see my screen, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up so that I know that we are together. We are together in this. Yeah, great, great, great. Yeah, so I think we have seen those icons somewhere, and they normally represent the tech field. We can remove the fill and add the stroke. Yeah, yeah. In any way that you wish it to be, you can just do it. We have this color. Since this color it's on fill, we can pick it and add it to the color palette. Let's add it to the color palette so that it's easy for us to use it. Yeah, great. Let's use this one. We have added that color to our color palette. Let's add the stroke. I think that way. Here is our color. Then we just move this one here. I have not used the pen tool. Let me use the pen tool. I think I'm going to use the curvature tool. I like this tool so much. I think it's my favorite tool. Just move it this way to that part. Let me hold shift, and then we are done with that, so that it doesn't extend to the other side. Or what we can do, we can't combine them. We can't combine them, or we can combine them. We can combine them if it make this one to be a shape. A shape in terms of it doesn't have a fill, but it should combine. We can expand it into to have a fill. To have a fill, yeah. So that one has a fill, and then this one too. Minutes. Let me do something. We just copy this one. We can just copy this format. Very key. It's very easy for us to do that. Then we can change this one. We can expand them and add a fill, and then we can combine these two. Not combine. We can add this one to a part of our design. So this is part of the design. So they are combined. In case you move this one, I think there is that part that is visible here. So it's very key. These things, they are the ones that are going to give you marks from the client. So let's see if we can combine the two. It has not been combined. Yes. Then we can eliminate which part? We can eliminate this part. Yes, those are the things that we need to understand and need to, yeah, we can still combine. Why is it? Wait. Should be on a plus. Oh, great. Should not be on a minus. Okay, it should be okay, right? Sorry for that. Yeah, that way should be combined that way. Then we come to this end. Where has it disappeared? Control 0. Then we can just polishing it, because sometimes you don't polish it, literally it will disappoint you. You go to take it to a 3D, and then it's not working. Okay, there we are. So we have combined. Yes, Tony, you can unmute. You can mute. Yeah, so meaning this one, it will move as one object. Yeah, there we are. So we are going now to write the text. So the colors, the ones that are going to sell, and also the type of text design. So kindly, Tony, you can unmute. You can mute. You can mute kindly. Okay, great. So let me add the size. It's Apex Web. Let me write Apex. It's Apex. Yeah, there we are. Apex Web. It's one word. I think it's not doing well. Apex Web. Apex Web. Uh-huh. Oh, it's literally taking long to type. But it's me. Apex Web. Yeah, I think Apex Web name, it's okay. Then we choose our one of the favorites fonts. For me, like you can use that one, News 707. There are so many fonts that you can download online. So you don't have to worry. If you will join the class, you're going to learn on that. So our most important part here now is to balance between the text. Let's write the other one. It's digital solution. Digital solution. We can pick this size. You can pick, that is Color Picker that has done that one. It's called digital solution. Digital solution. Yeah, so I'm not so sure if we'll do, I think we have some time so that we can do, I hold shift and then I think I can change this font. I'm not, I don't like using the same fonts. So I think now we have typed this one. We are going to use a different font. This should be different from this so that it will look somehow unique. Let's use another font. We have so many fonts. You can download thousands and thousands of fonts. I think I can use, let's use this one, Minion, variable concepts. So that is good. Let me hold shift and then increase the size. So let me see. I think this one, you see there is a space here. I go to view and then add rulers. I use rulers. I have to ensure that it is in line with this this last part. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to add it's called kinning. So I'm just going to add this part so that it will just extend that position. Yeah, we are done. Let's change the colors. For logos, for me, I normally advise my clients not to use more than 3 colors. More than 3 colors, it's a different thing. That's orange though. It's not a good thing. So not to use more than 3 colors. More than 3 colors, they're not normally cool. And then I don't normally advise clients to use either white or black on logos. Those are neutral colors that you can vary the logo with. So what we're going to do now here, the remaining part here only, it is now to vary now the colors. But I don't think if we'll manage to vary the colors, we're going to use just one color. The 2 colors, then we are going to do a 3D. Then I think we'll have time for questions so that you can inquire. Let me just balance between the text. I can assume that this is these are the legs, and then this is the head. This is the body, and then this is the head. So this is the head. Let me increase the head a little bit. And I think most of the time, these are the things that will sometimes fail you, because you'll find that someone has designed a very big head, then the body is very small. So ensure that you balance between the text and also the icon. There are 2 things that we have used here. It is just the text. These are the icon. These are the shape. These are just the shapes that we have used, and also the text. With this, I think it's okay, but I can combine this one. Let me group this one first and then arrange them and see if they're in line. Oh my goodness, I think I've not grouped this one. Let me group this one first, Control G, and then I can align them. Yeah, that way. I think this one is still small. The Apex Web is quite big. Yeah, I think there it's okay. And for me, I normally say, don't fear to send that logo to a client. Don't fear to send it to the client. Send it to their client, then you can do some few reviews. If you have done with your first sample, for me, I normally do up to 3 samples. From 3 samples, I normally ask you to give me an idea of how you want your logo to look like. Yeah, more than three, it's not for me. So ensure that you have also a limit, because this class, by the way, they'll make you do adjustments the whole day. Why should you do adjustments when you have other so many things to do? So we are done with this logo. Actually, we are done with it. So this page, you're going to maybe to change maybe some fonts, and then maybe choose a darker background. And maybe you can just do that one as the last part. We can add a darker background, so we add a rectangle. Hopefully our time is good. It will enable us to do other things. So we change the color to a darker background. Then we see how our logo will look like if it's printed now on a black t-shirt or a dark background. So we're going to duplicate this, then shift control brackets. Don't worry about the shortcuts. Please don't worry about them. Yeah, so this is how our logo will look like. So for that one we are done today. For that one we are done. Let's delete this one. We delete also this one. I think that one is enough for us. And then you can save it in terms of, either for us, we are going to save it as PDF, and then I'm going to share to the group. For those who are not in there, they can see whatever you have done today. So let's say Apex Web. This is Apex Web, Apex Web, Apex Web. And then we are remaining with the last part. Normally we send to the client PDF, PNG, and also the JPEG. The one with background, the one without background, we normally send them those files. You can also send also the colors. There we are done with our done with our logo. Actually, our logo is done. We are saving in terms of PDF. Let me save it as PDF. That is AI. PDF editable. Yeah. Sorry, but we can still save it. You need to save it as AI first. That is Adobe Illustrator. You need to save it as AI first. Apex Web. Then you don't send. Most of the time, we don't send the editable file. The reason as why you keep that client to you, don't send the editable file. Don't send the editable file. Just send them the PDF file. Yeah, they'll just still come back. But always keep the client's file. Please keep the client's file. Let's go to the last part. I think the last part, it's the now the power of the PC. Yeah, so if you can do the logo, okay. I know you can't do now the logo, but if you are together up to that point, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you are together to that point. You have done a logo for Apex Web Digital Solutions. This one will share with the client. If the client will accept it, well and good. If he will not accept it, we do another sample. So that is how we normally do. Yeah, and actually we have taken less than 30 minutes. Please don't send the logo after 30 minutes. The client will not pay you. There is no way that for me I normally charge 2,000. That is around $20. $20 for those who are not in Kenya. Don't send it. Don't send the logo in 30 minutes, then you are done. Then you expect someone to pay you $20. Really? Someone will not pay you. Someone will not. Is it $20? $20. How much is $20? Yeah, $20. I'm just converting as a normal Kenyan. I'm just converting times 100. Let me add a mockup, a 3D one. That is just a a 2D. That is a 2D logo. I'm going to convert or to design a 3D logo, which is very important. By the time you convert it to 3D logo mockup, there are people who normally come for 3D logo mockup. Where do they normally use them? Mostly profiles, and maybe others, maybe they will wish maybe to be designed with a 3D logo mockup, and those maybe but mostly maybe animated logo, they're normally 3D in 3D format, but they're normally good if you convert logo into 3D. So let's do that in some few minutes as you prepare your questions, as I think we wind up on this part, then explain some few things about our course. I'm going to share. I think someone was asking if I can share the group link. I'm going to do that. Oh, now this one is taking long. One of the requirements for you to have, one of the requirements for your PC, it should be around 8 GB RAM. if it's not 8 GB RAM, it will be slow with Photoshop, and also it will not attempt to open Adobe InDesign. Adobe InDesign can only open on a minimum of 8 GB RAM. So in case you are planning to do graphic design, ensure that at least you upgrade your PC to 3D, not to 8 GB RAM, 8 GB RAM. So this is a 3D logo. This is a mock-up. Yeah, when you join the course, I'm going to show you where you get those mockups, but there are so many of them. The mockups, they just display on how the logo or how the design will look like, either on a t-shirt, either on a water bottle, either on a vehicle, either on a building, and other things, and other places. So you're going to literally do you're going to place them on a different format. We can do a water bottle, we can do on a cup, maybe when they are printed, we can do on a hood, and so many other things that you can do. Those are the mockups that you can use. So a mockup literally is simply just a display of how your artwork will look like first when it's printed. Yeah, that is just in a simple term. So that is what a mockup will do. Oh my, this one is now taking long. I was now to, or I think the space, it's not literally working. Oh my goodness. I think I've opened so many things. Should I close this one? I think I should close one. Allow me just to give it time. Oh, there it is. There it is. I thank God. I thank God so much. If you're using less than 8 GB, please, it's literally going to spoil you so much. For still graphics, it's not a must for you to have a graphics card. But if you want to have a graphics card for Photoshop, it's normally good. Photoshop can also do video, but you need to have a graphics card. You need to have, your PC should have a graphics card. So let's see how our 3D will look like. Yeah, there we are done. So let me just share the group link, as the other one does the magic. Let's see, there's some few magic that are there. Let me share the group link. I think I have it. Let me just check it in here. Let me share. Let me share the group link. Okay. So there we are. Yeah, for those who are not in the group, you can join. Yeah, you can join that one. Yeah, this one we give it time, a little bit of time, because I've opened the two, and my PC, I think I've been using it for a while. Designs, Apex Web. I think yeah, let me pick that one. Let me save it so that I can close Adobe Illustrator. Yeah, if you are together to that point, give me a thumbs up. All of these things, you are going to learn them so much when you join the class. There we are, our 3D design, but we need to close some few effects. These are called the blending options and adjustment layers that are normally used in that are normally used there. They're normally used in manipulation of images and designs. They are very good. They are literally very good. Now, like if we come here, this is a group. This is a group of layers. So in graphic design, literally in this, we're going to use so much. If you literally know how to navigate around the layers, you are literally good. You are literally good. In Adobe Illustrator, if you know how to use now the tools. Actually, people say if you are good in pen tool, you are very perfect. But for me, I say if you are good in curvature tool, then you are very good. You are very, very much ahead as compared to the person who knows the pen tool. Curvature tool, it is very easy. It has been simplified and very easy. You see now our 3D, we save it as an image and then we'll share it to the client. I'll share this one also in the group. Yeah, I think we end there. Not unless someone has a question as we go to our presentation. Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? Maybe you can unmute. You can raise your hand and then ask. Okay, let me share the logo. Let me share the logo. I think I've just skipped that part. Anyone with a question? You can type in case. Yeah, you can type. In case you feel like you can't unmute, you can type kindly. Let me save it as PNG desktop. Any question, someone maybe? If you're together up to that point and you are okay with that, give me a thumbs up. Great. Let me share to the group. Where is that group? Great, here. Okay, let me just review this one. You can see the logo that you have done. Yeah, great. So there we are. Yeah, so great. Let me don't worry with that. I don't have to worry with that. Some names that are there for confidential. That is our logo. Let me also share the 2D. Let me share the 2D, and then we go to the last part. I think in the next 5 minutes should be done. Then yeah, Apex Web. The software, no, I'm not going to share the software. When you join the classes, I will show you how to the first package. I'll show you how to download the softwares. These softwares are normally like Photoshop. It's around 4 GB, and then Illustrator is around 1.9 GB. So sharing then InDesign it's the same, around 1.3. So I'll show you how to download them in our class. You have shared that one. Let's end our presentation. We see how about our course, and then opportunities. I think our opportunities about the graphic design. You can literally you can do so many things. You can either be a freelancer or you can be employed. In employment, you can either be work in any printing or branding field or industry, and I don't think if there is any company that can literally work without graphic design as we progress now, because they'll need posters, they'll need logo, they'll need business cards, they literally need graphic design services in one way or another. So how long will it take you to design such kind of a I think you have taken somehow long because of the some polishing. How long will it take you to design logo? And I've said, please, yeah, you don't have to buy the softwares. I'll show you how to download cracked softwares. I'll show you how to download the cracked one. You don't have to buy them. But if you want to buy them, I'm not advertising for Adobe. If you want to buy them, there is no problem, because there are so many features that maybe they are in a paid version as compared to the one that are in cracked. How much will you charge and how long will you take to design? Yes. Any idea? For me, I've said 2,000. I don't know. Maybe if people have that is Kenya shillings. If people have other idea, yeah, I think let me use the other presentation. No one is typing. Someone who can type. How long will it take and how much will you charge? I think we have some 20 minutes. I have some around 5 minutes to present. Then the remaining will be questions. Should I use the other presentation? Let me use the other presentation so that no one has an idea on how much they will charge and how long they will take. A day 3K. Oh please, a day. 1 hour I'll charge 1,800. Good. A day you'll take 1 day. And then the client wants the logo the same day. No, clients are very funny. They'll come to you and tell you, oh, it's urgent. Okay, if it was urgent, why didn't you texted me early? You're coming now and telling me it's urgent. That is how clients normally behave. So yes, another one. Oh please, sometimes for your designs, don't negotiate. Can take 3 hours. Please don't charge 1K. Oh my, don't charge 1K. The logo, it will take this is something that they're going to use it for the rest of their life. Not unless it's a poster. 2 hours, great. I'm looking for graphic design course. Let me use I think this presentation has also been shared in the group. And for those who joined early, this is the course presentation. I'll reshare it again. This design, it has been done by Adobe Illustrator. This one has been done by Adobe Illustrator. A very cool design. This is a presentation. So it has some few things. Why learn graphic design? And what are the admission? Why about our course? I think we have learned about it. What we need to do is you need to submit online application. I will share it's the website. And then anyone who is above 18 years or anyone who will wish to maybe to learn the skills. Our classes is from 8:30 to 10 p.m. Classes range from Monday to Thursday. We can have a Monday class, we can have a Thursday class. We normally have Monday class and Wednesday class, and also Tuesday and Thursday class, depending on the package. Stable internet, and also have a computer which is 8 GB RAM, 500 HDD, that is hard disk drive. But I'll recommend you to use the one with SSD, though it's quite expensive. Don't use mini laptops. Don't use mini laptops. Please don't use mini laptops. I will not advise you to do that because it will literally be hard for you to work around with that. So we normally have three packages. We have the basic package, intermediate package, and also advanced package. Basic package, it's around 2,000. I'll explain what it contains in basic, and then intermediate it's 3,500, and then advanced package is 4,500. Currently, we are running a discount till date 10th. Till date 10th this month. Yeah, that is tomorrow. That is tomorrow. If you wish to pay, so the discount it is if you are taking from basic to advanced. The basic package we normally train some few things like basic computer literacy. You are going to learn on how to download cracked softwares, download maintenance consideration for your PC, and also you're going to do things like downloading things like Microsoft Word, not Microsoft Office, and also downloading the also what Windows, Microsoft Windows, and also we learn how to install them. And sometimes your PC will tell you activate Windows. We are going also to look on how to do that. You as a graphic designer, or you as in this industry, you need to understand those things. Then we're going to look some basic graphic design principles. We are going to look so much on fundamentals of graphic design. uh yeah, so we will ensure that the basic graphic design principle, that is the fundamentals, things like typography, color theory. This one is very important for you to learn, because if you want to be good in that, it's going to be easy. Someone who is using MacBook, oh my, apologies for that. I literally apologize. Because MacBook doesn't use cracked software. I don't know how you're going to navigate. But for someone who has MacBook, you can afford Windows. Yeah, then we are going to do the basic Adobe Photoshop. So if you want to learn Photoshop and Illustrator, you need to learn on the basic package. That is what is contained in the basic package. This one is 2,000 shillings. It's very cheap. Adobe Illustrator complete, and then we are going to do Adobe Advanced, Adobe Photoshop. Things like mockups, things like brush tool, advanced brush tool, things like adjustment layers, things like blending options, to see we see how we can design. Actually, we can design this 3D from scratch. We see how we can work around with these adjustment layers. Yeah, we can not adjustment layers, they are normally called blending options. We see how we can work around with them. We are going to learn them in our advanced, no, in our which one in our intermediate package. Yeah, advanced Photoshop. Like this one, we have drop shadow, then drop shadow. We don't have physical classes. Our classes are normally recorded. Then advanced, this one is 3,500. So if you top them, if you want to do basic and intermediate, that is around 5,500. Advanced package, I think this one I've shared. I'll share it again. By in the time you are done with 3 months, you're going to be able to do logos, the thing that you have done, flyers, posters, brochure, letterheads, business cards, invoice, receipts, stickers, mockups, social covers, email signature, company profile, YouTube thumbnails, basic marketing videos, and so on. Yes, our class schedules. Week 1, that is on 23rd. It will be on a Monday. Our basic package, we normally have them on Monday and Wednesdays. And then intermediate package is normally Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's and advanced package, you normally have them on Monday and Tuesday. So week 1, we are going to do basic package, and these are the things that we are going to learn. Week 2, the same. It is still on Monday and Wednesday alone. Then week 3, we'll have 2 classes. Monday and Wednesday for basic package, and then Tuesday and Thursday we're going to do beginner introduction to intermediate package. So by this time we need to have, maybe if you are paying per package, you need to have paid for the intermediate package. That is Tuesday and Thursday. We are going, so that week you're going to have 4 classes. The good thing about our classes, we normally do them live. We come to class, then I'll show you step by step on how things are done. You ask questions, I share the notes, and then I also share the video classes. I also share the video classes. Then week 4, we are going to do the last, it will be the end of our basic package, and the week 2 for intermediate package. Week 5, it will be it will be part of intermediate package. Just check on the things that we normally learn here. I'll share this one in the group so that you can go through it. For those who have joined now, advanced Photoshop, still at week 6, we are going to do intermediate package. Week 4, and we start now advanced package. So in our classes, we don't wait for one package to end and then we start another one. If we do that, it is going to take us 18 good weeks. We don't have to stay, we don't have to learn for 18 good weeks for us to understand graphic design. No, 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 no. We can just like now, let me just explain some few things. You'll find that by the time we start with the end of basic package, what are we learning? Photoshop tools and projects. And by the time we start the same week, we are going to learn on Adobe Illustrator tools. So they are normally related. If we learn here today on Wednesday, Tuesday, we learn here on Monday, then on actually on Tuesday we learn on Adobe Illustrator. It's going to be very easy for you to understand the two, to combine. I'm not going to literally to confuse you in any way. And then week 5, yeah, week 6, there we go. You can see advanced Adobe Photoshop, though it's not related with this, but Adobe InDesign is one of the easiest. It's one of the easiest. Actually, it's one of the easiest. I can motivate you to do that. Intermediate package, advanced Photoshop, then advanced, yeah, week 8. That is week 7, then week 8. I'll share this one from week 9, week 10, week 11, week 12. By that time, we'll be having 1 classes, Monday and Wednesday, 1 classes. Someone is asking, portfolio. Yes, we're going to do portfolio using Adobe InDesign. One of the requirements for you to give you the certification, it is you need to have submitted your portfolio and also done some few assignments. But if you have been joining the classes, you can't fail the assignment. Let me show you the certificate. Do I have the certificate in here? I think I have it. Let me show you the certificate, how it looks like. Yeah, this is how the certificate looks like. I think you can see in 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, let me share the one with should I share the one with I think it has a stamp, it has a signature, it has literally everything. I think I had done this for a client. Someone requested to have this. I think in 1 2, you can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up. So it's dark, it's dark still. It's taking some time. Yeah, oh my goodness, which format is this? There we go, there we go. This is the certificate. It is the certificate of completion, proudly awarded to this my name. Then The certificate will contain Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and Adobe InDesign. This is for the first cohort. It will have the signature and also the stamp. This is the stamp. I also have another stamp, but this is the stamp for the certificates. Also have another stamp for other things. So you'll need to have at least completed at least your portfolio, at least complete some portfolio, and then do some assignment, then for me to give you that. Then we're going to do social media marketing. Actually, this is the most important part. After you knowing how to do graphic design, you need to understand on how you're going to market yourself, because this one actually is the most important part in this package. You normally find that so many people have learned graphic design, but they don't know how to get that first client. For me, I paid, and the first month I had returned my school fees, and that is what I normally that is what I'll tell you if you join the class. As long as you follow everything that I've been teaching, and also you do that part of social media marketing, your first month will give you your money back. That is guaranteed. That one is guaranteed. I'm not saying now that I'll give you back your money if you don't get the clients, but that is a guarantee. Imagine you just get five logos in that month. Only five you'll have paid your school fees. Then week 11 you're going to use CapCut, but for this first cohort we are using CapCut. But I think you for this you are going to benefit much. I'll be introducing, sorry for that, I'll be introducing Adobe Premiere Pro. I'll be introducing Adobe Premiere Pro in the coming days. I'll be introducing, and by that time, for those who have started from basic to advanced, it will be free of charge. The time we'll introduce Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro is usually used for video editing. Yeah, Felix, you can great. Yeah, these are our contact details. Yeah, but that is how our schedules looks like. So someone is asking about the packages. I think if you go to the group, the packages are there: the basic package, the advanced package, and intermediate package. So if you have not paid, I'll request that you pay before end of tomorrow. By tomorrow, I think the discount is going to be depleted, not unless we'll have additional, but the discount maybe it will reduce maybe to around maybe 5% for from basic to advanced. Yes, that is how far we can go. Let me see if we have anything that is left. Anything that is left. Do we have any question? Any question? That is all about graphic design. We don't have physical locations. We don't offer physical classes. Slow learner, don't worry. Pole pole. We'll just understand. You don't have to go very fast. There are those people who are still behind, but the most important part here is just to be stubborn. Just be stubborn. Just be stubborn. Ask questions. Ask as many questions. You do a design, then it's not working. Ask as many questions as you can. That is how you learn. It's not that one night. It's not a one night thing. Then you expect, yeah, overnight, and then you expect to be an expert. Do you have any question? Any question? If you're okay up to that point, give me a thumbs up. For anyone preparing for a question, great, great. I've not explained very well, I think, on pricing. The basic package, if you take basic to advanced, it is 10,000. 10,000 Kenyan shillings. And then if you only take, so if you take the basic to advanced, 10,000, for now we have a 20% discount. So you will pay, instead of paying 10,000, you will pay 8,000. It will end tomorrow midnight. And then if you take the advanced, if you take intermediate, because there are those who want to learn Adobe InDesign, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe InDesign. But now you'll miss the disadvantage part. You'll miss the basic part of Adobe Photoshop, which is very, very important. I'm not saying, okay, these courses, the way they have been designed, if you start from basic to advanced, you'll be very good. But if you start from the middle here, I'll assume that you know the fundamentals and also you know the tools for Adobe Photoshop. So if you take the advanced and intermediate, but there are those who know how to use Adobe Photoshop tools, it's quite cool and quite good for you. If you take the two, it's around 8,000? It's around 8,000. Is it 8,000? Yes, it's 8,000, but we'll apply 15% off. Yeah, you'll do that math. But if you want to pay for per package, those who are asking for lipa mdogo mdogo in Kenya, I think there are those who are not in Kenya here, you have to pay 2,000 at the beginning, which is the deadline is 20th. You pay by 20th, and then at the beginning of intermediate package you need to pay the 3,500, and at the beginning of advanced package you'll have to pay 4,500. So just check on your schedules. I'll share this so that you mark on your calendars if you'll be in a position to pay the all with a discount or pay without discount. Yeah, someone is asking from there what will be the price. I think let me sleep tonight, then we'll see tomorrow if we'll have a discount of maybe 10% or 5% or 2%. It's still a discount. Discounts are normally limited. Yeah. Any other question? Any question? We don't have any question. Guys, you have understood everything. Oh my goodness. I think all of you should enroll to this. Any question? Nothing? We close the meeting. Yeah, you can follow us on our social media pages. That is Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and also TikTok. Our X page is not much. It's not working very well. You're worried about my speed. It's the presentation. You'll have to go fast today. It was just 1.5 hours, so we'll have to go fast. But you can do a recap. You can do a recap. Today we had to go fast because we had so many things. But in the class, we'll go in accordance to the way you want it to be. Yeah. You're worried about the speed. Don't get worried. Don't get worried. If there is James, don't get worried. Don't get worried, please. Don't get worried. Yeah, if the reason as why I also have used the English because we have some people who are not in Kenya. So in case that time also will use Swahili if we'll have people who are not, if all of us will be from Kenya. Yeah, also use Swahili. Yeah, we don't have any question. I think if you don't have any question, I'm very happy and I'm delighted to have you in the webinar. If you have not joined, let me see. If you have not joined, you can still join. Let me share the link again. You can still join the group and I'll be giving updates in the group. Yeah, so I'll be giving updates. But the phone number is 0746 3883 08. Yeah, have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful time. I'm very happy that you have joined the webinar today. I don't know why you people don't have a question. Yeah, you are free to leave. You're free to leave. I'll share the video.